When have you ever used the word weird with him? He's not weird.
He is strange. He's
strange. Narcissistic. He has narcissistic behavior.
He's a narcissist, but then there's parts of him that's kind of strange.
I think because he's getting older.
I think so, and that's why he doesn't bother when people. He don't laugh when people talk about Biden being old and
when
falling.
They were making fun of him falling.
He doesn't laugh at
Alzheimer's.
That. He doesn't laugh
dementia.
At that because I think he has a touch of stuff too. Biden really does. You saw the latest thing he did.
What did he do?
He was speaking of something and he said, "God bless the Queen" or something. And people was like, "What? What does that mean?"
He may not make it to the next election.
What does that mean? You fell over a sandbag and now you saying, "God bless the Queen." The Queen is dead. She been dead for how long? Even Mama know. Mama, you 80 and you know the Queen is dead.
Oh my God.
What's going on with Biden?
We got, you know what, whatever is going on with him, I'm kind of like, Lord, if it has to happen for us to really know, make it sooner than later.
Yeah, but the best we have is
we are about to go through an election and our Democratic side is going against.
I'm not no Democrat.
The country. I'm saying the country.
Oh.
When you said the Queen, I thought of their country.
Oh, okay.
Our country's political sides.
Okay. I'm not Republican.
We both have said, we voiced that many times that we're neither. Mm-hmm. And people say, well, what do you do in the primaries?
Right.
Well, sometimes I don't vote in the primaries. I wait until a candidate because I'll go different ways.
Yeah.
But aside from that, people are waiting to confirm what direction we're going when the presidents come out there, when the people are running for office. If Biden has some issues with his memory and whatever,
but the question
it needs to happen sooner.
Biden, if he's an old man that's losing his mind and falling, and then we have Trump, who's a criminal, who doesn't even know anything.
And maybe losing his mind.
And probably losing his mind. That's the best our country could do. Put those two men against each other. That's the best that we, out of this country, other countries is laughing at us. If that's the best that we can do, the best is that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, whatever. But anyway, what's going on here?
They just said, I guess there was an interview that I think you were going to talk about. What's the guy's name that's giving the interview?
Brett something, I don't know.
Yeah, Brett Baer.
Yeah.
Was given.
He's usually fair.
He's Fox News.
Right.
But the thing that I'm laughing at is that he went a checklist on everybody that Trump cracked on
or fired,
threw shade on or whatever. And it's just how he did his response to it.
Okay.
People were surprised, like he normally jumps in.
Oh, he didn't say nothing?
Let's play the video.
All right.
Oh.
On a show.
On a show. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so the clip is most interesting. Take a look. It's Fox.
Your Vice President, Mike Pence, is running against you. Yeah. Your Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, she's running against you. Your former Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, said he's not supporting you. You mentioned National Security Advisor John Bolton. He's not supporting you either. You mentioned Attorney General Bill Barr, says you shouldn't be president again, calls you the consummate narcissist and troubled man. You recently called Barr a gutless pig. Your second defense secretary is not supporting you, called you irresponsible. This week, you and your White House called your White House Chief of Staff, John Kelly, weak and ineffective and born with a very small brain. You called your acting White House Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney, a born loser. You called your first Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, dumb as a rock. And your first Defense Secretary, James Mattis, the world's most overrated general. You called your White House Press Secretary, Kayleigh milquetoast, and multiple times you've referred to your Transportation Secretary, Elaine Chao, as Mitch McConnell's China-loving wife.
Okay.
When you shop Wayfair's big
all you
furniture
can do
sale,
is laugh. His mega people, I think they like that.
Yeah,
they
so what
like
is he supposed to say?
I think they like. It's unfortunate that people that follow him, they probably sitting there going, "Yeah, he is. His brain is small. Yeah, she is a such and such." Because Alyssa even had to allude to the comment he made about her, and you just got to go with the punches. But I think one of the things that the women said at the View, he didn't say nothing. He didn't jump in like he normally do. He didn't interrupt and say, well, I don't want to support him, or yes, he is dumb, or whatever. He sat through all of that checklist, didn't he? and not said one word.
What is he supposed to say?
I don't know. He always says something. He always has something to say. What, Ma?
He said enough already.
No.
I think, okay, I have my reasons for saying why he didn't say nothing.
Go ahead.
One, I think he didn't say nothing because the man didn't say nothing that was a lie. All the stuff he said about them. What am I supposed to say? Everything you said, I agree.
I agree with.
He's dumb as a box of rocks. She's an idiot. That's whatever McConnell's China, whatever wife. That guy's short. That guy's dumb. He's stupid. She's ugly. All of it. Why would he say anything? That's one.
Okay.
And then number two, remember what I told you. Some of the ones like Nikki Haley and
being safe.
Yeah. Because I think he's gonna put her in his cabinet.
He talked about her too.
Or vice president. No, but he can't say nothing now and then turn around and say, like he can say, I said that back then, but now I
got a different view on you.
Yeah,
now.
she
you cool. You came.
Yeah,
you
came around. Yeah, you came around. But
you
then
can always say that. Anyone can say that.
So and then remember, he's the person that'll talk about you like a dog and then make up with you.
Yes.
His wife said that.
Yes.
So he can call you a box of rocks, dumb as a box of rocks.
Yes.
And then the next 2 months you see him with him and he'll go, well, I don't think, I at that time he made me mad.
Playing golf.
Yeah, he made me mad at that time. You know, I hit below the belt when people make me mad.
Right.
I knew calling him a box of rocks would get his attention.
So yeah, that's how he is. That's how he flows. So what should we do?
And then I also think he was just tired because the guy beat up on him the whole interview. He really took him to task.
Is that what you're talking about on your comment?
He really took him to task. He made him, he asked him.
Fox News too.
He thought he probably was going to be safe going on Fox News. Not with this guy.
Wow.
Fox News don't like him no more. And so now he gets it.
They're kicking him to the curb.
He been kicked to the curb. He cost them almost $1 billion.
Oh, because
with their election scam. They like, nah, we don't want you no more.
But that's their fault.
That's their fault.
You know, because they didn't have to jump all on the bandwagon like Hannity. That's my pal.
They did. They doing him like Tina Turner did Ike. I don't love you no more. I don't love you no more. That's what they doing.
Oh my God.
What, Mom? She said, what's love got to do with it? So now she think this her show. She just jump in.
I know.
So now
I just got one thing
to say. I want to change the subject. I want to change the subject.
I know y'all got no, we can't change the subject.
No, I want to change the subject.
Oh,
they treat him like Tina Turner and Ike. Mm-hmm. They don't like him no more. But the problem that they have is DeSantis is weak.
Yeah.
So they wanted to jump in and embrace DeSantis, but he's an idiot.
The really sad thing about it, and this is my opinion, is that this past Monday, truly gave DeSantis even more weaker
what did he do?
Foundation to stand on when it comes to critical race theory. It gave people time to talk about what it is because people really don't know what it is. And one of the guys that spoke about on Juneteenth, I watch PBS and watch those educational shows to try to see if I can learn more info about Juneteenth and things I didn't know as we hopefully make this a major holiday. But it just shows his ignorance in people are looking at the Juneteenth situation. Keep it quiet. No, nobody need to tell they free. That's just
can't hear you.
Can't keep them quiet. I'm trying to do it in a whisper mode too. Send all of the slaves as much as you can to that Galveston, Texas area because they ain't came here yet to shut us down. We still having slavery. Don't tell nobody. And he used that even as an example of what DeSantis is trying to do.
Trying to keep it quiet.
Don't tell nobody the real, true history. And he would probably be one that won't sign Juneteenth because people got to speak to what Juneteenth is about.
No, he's not signing.
And that's historic.
Right.
That's books on it.
Now Trump would sign it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That gives him brownie points right there.
I don't like Trump, but I'm sorry, DeSantis is worse.
Somebody had texted me.
I know y'all don't like that. DeSantis is worse.
Somebody had texted me, a friend. I won't say their name. Do you think if Trump makes it in office, will he not sign the Juneteenth thing? And I said, no, he'll sign it. If he knows what's good for him, but he would sign it with no problem.
He would sign it anyway.
It'll be a riot, girl. If he tries to
I don't think it'll be a riot.
Well, we don't know what can happen because let's just say Biden puts it in our play.
Yeah.
He comes in and changes it.
Oh,
yes, people will fight.
Yeah.
They will be mad. But I don't think he would do that. DeSantis,
He don't
I don't
care.
trust DeSantis.
Trump don't care as long as it's not money. If it's money related, forget it. He'll cut it or whatever.
But that's why some people
all
are.
that stuff.
But that's why
about.
There's what's her name, Ortiz.
Yeah,
she's trying to call out and put a spotlight on the ones that are not. They're going against the vote to make it a holiday, and it's probably money related.
Oh, okay.
You never know.
Well, with Trump, he sat down with Brett. And he said one of the questions that Brett asked him is, why did you have this very sensitive national security defense documents like the war plans for a strike on Iran? And he was referring to the central claim by federal prosecutors. And Trump he never really answered the guy's questions. Trump responded, so like every other president, I take things out. And in my case, I took it out pretty much in a hurry, but people packed it up and we left. I had clothing in there. I had all sorts of personal items, and they are much stuff. He then went on to bashing his former Attorney General, William Barr, insisting that he fired him because he didn't have the courage to go after so many different things. He was a coward. Nothing to do with him having sensitive papers. And he asked him, well, why didn't you...
items in there, like his shoes.
Stupid. Who puts personal items in the same box as the codes to the nuclear war? I had my golf shoes in there.
And a golf club that I had put away, and they put it in that box by mistake.
And this one guy said, he asked him, why didn't you just return it when they FBI? Because I told you, they wasn't gonna prosecute him. Just return it. He didn't want to return it. He answered he was busy. I'm very busy. I was too busy I got to go through the boxes and stuff and see what's my golf shoes.
I still got to find out if my items is in those boxes.
And you love how he put it on people. People packed it up. You can see his defense already. I didn't know what was in the box. They packed it up. I don't know what they put in there.
The security
I didn't know they put the security codes in there and stuff. They put that in with my shoes and my wife's bra.
This is a surprise to me.
I don't know what's in there.
My wife's bra.
So, Donald! Where's my lingerie, Donald? I don't know. It's in the box with the nuclear codes. Donald, am I supposed to go in the box and get it, Donald? Is that not security, Donald?
She said she don't want to touch it because she don't want to be part of that.
I blinked 3 times and made it open where you can go in there. Yeah. Are you sure, Donald? I don't want to be shipped back to my country, Donald. You know I am an immigrant, Donald.
But I came legally, though.
Right. Well, I married you.
I went through the legal process.
I married you.
But yeah, they showed that on video what you're talking about on The View.
Yeah, his thing.
He was giving his explanation of why he didn't give him back.
He never gave a good explanation.
That's his explanation.
He said he was too busy, but we saw him on the golf course every day. I was too busy playing golf to give him back.
Right.
Yeah, he's done. They say his lawyers are upset.
They're probably so tired.
I told my mother, what are they upset for? They're getting paid. Just get paid, and who cares if he goes to jail?
But I don't
Even though he's not going to.
I'm sure they want to win.
No, you're not going to win.
But this man, he can't shut up.
No.
Dang, any lawyer that's on his group.
Yeah, you just going to have to take the bullet.
Okay.